for a long time.
Right.
So you go to a point where you're like, okay, whatever happens, it is what it is.
Right.
I just continue doing this, because then again, you don't want your friends to tell you, "Sinili kuambia." I see, I told you. All right.
Yeah.
So you got your first gig, you started getting paid. Now they kept on coming,
Right.
bit by bit. Now let's talk about the countries you have been to. Now you became an established travel influencer. You've been to multiple countries. Let's go down every single one of them.
There are not that many though. I always like to joke, like, guys,
Uh-huh.
I'm still building my platform in terms my number.
Okay.
But I'm really excited and grateful for the countries that I've been to. I've been to Zambia.
Right.
I've been to the Democratic Republic of
Congo.
Congo. I've been to Tanzania.
Can you speak some French?
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui.
That's
Bonjour.
it. Bonjour.
That's the farthest you could go.
That's the beginning and the end of my
Me too.
French.
Oui, oui. We can only speak that.
Yes, I'm in good company.
Uh-huh.
And then Uganda,
Right.
Rwanda.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually it.
So tell me, which is that country that you went to and you're like, I don't want to go back home. I love this country so much.
I'll tell you. So first of all, I've really enjoyed each of these countries,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
But there are two that I love and I'd go back to and probably even live in.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
that's,
wow.
yes, particularly Zambia. Zambia feels so much like Kenya. But then it's like a laid back Kenya, a more relaxed Kenya, because you come
Yes.
to Nairobi. Many times you travel, you come back to Nairobi, like life resets.
Exactly.
ASAP.
So
Your
this is the Mombasa of
stress.
Kenya.
Yes.
Very relaxed,
The
chilled.
Watamu. Tuseme the Watamu.
Okay.
The Watamu. Zambia
Yeah.
they have very few people in Zambia. So then you don't always feel crowded.
Yeah.
And most people live in their homes. Like
Right.
they've built their own homes.
Okay.
And they are very kind and friendly.
Right.
Rwanda as well is very like you'll meet very friendly people.
Yeah.
And as much as they speak French, they also speak Swahili. So
They
you
do,
feel at
yeah.
home.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And I think also Zambia, because everyone speaks English.
Everybody in Zambia.
Yes.
So there's no communication
Okay, if
barrier.
there's a guy who doesn't speak English
Who?
in Zambia, I see. Don't look for me.
Wow. Wow.
In
So
case, like,
everybody
guys
in
don't
Zambia
come
speaks
for me.
English.
At least in terms of what I experienced. Even when you go outside, like Lusaka,
Yes.
you can still communicate with people. And who doesn't want to go to a place where you can communicate? Because language barrier can be crazy.
I know. If you're told you're given a chance to go to this particular country, in a country that speaks a totally different language, then you have to go to school to study it. Of course, you're going to choose that country you find it easy to communicate. So Zambia is for you. So have you visited a country that you found it very difficult to communicate to the people?
The Democratic Republic of Congo, because they speak French for the most part,
French.
but they also speak some Swahili.
They
Let
do,
me
they
not-
do, but
yeah.
theirs is a bit concentrated.
But Chanana, actually, let's put Congo to the side. Let's talk about Uganda.
Uganda.
I have a story for you
What happened?
because of language barrier. So one time I went to Uganda,
Right.
and excuse me. So my friends and I were running late for the bus,
Okay.
and then we decided to take border borders.
Correct.
My border guy did not say he doesn't know, like he didn't understand, and we could not communicate. Only one of our friends was Ugandan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she understood that she's explained to everyone where to drop us.
Mm-hmm.
I got on this guy's bike. My
Okay.
friends went this way.
And then you went the other way.
way. Let me tell you, I was left by the bus.
What?
And then I can't speak the language. My SIM card is not working. My phone was actually off because there was no electricity that night.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck. I have no Ugandan money. I don't know how to go back to her house.
And you can't talk to this guy?
And he's like, give me my money. Actually, now he's demanding payment.
That must have been scary.
It was bad. So thankfully, I just kept repeating. I think it was modern at that time. I'm like, modern coast, modern coast.
Oh my God. Then, of course, he
Yes.
realizes, oh my God, this one has to travel somewhere. She needs to be on a bus. Jesus Christ. These are some of the things that happen and you're like, sasa ni nini nilete huku?
Thank you.
Sasa ni nini nafanya
What
huku?
was I thinking?
Nikaulizwa nitasema ninafanya nini huku? That must have been really, really
It
tough.
was.
But then again, you enjoy the thrill.
Later on, you laugh about it.
Exactly. And
Yes.
that's the beauty of it.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
like,
yes.
these are experiences and you have a story to tell. And that's why you'd come and we'll laugh about it, because then if you never went there, it would have never happened. And there's little, exciting and enjoyable experiences you can
Right,
recall.
right.
And it's all about making these memories. All right. So we've got Ivix here. Ivix, what's up?
What's up, ni?
Wagwan.
How you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Marion ni mrembo. What?
What? Sijui kama unataka kuuliza ile swali.
What?
Kuna ile swali unataka kuuliza. Uko na swali unataka
Are you
kuuliza.
about to red light me right now? Or do we carry on with this conversation?
So in your Instagram, you have the flag of Tanzania.
Right.
Something about Tanzania you want to say? You love Tanzania. You've been to Tanzania multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of people ask that. Maybe I can take this opportunity
Because
just see how it come about.
For starters, me, I always thought, okay, Ivix is Tanzanian. Because also the name Ivix, I'm like, hey, I've
Thank
never
you.
had it
I
here
didn't
in
even think it
Kenya.
was his real name.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you see his full names and you're like, this one is Kenya Damu.
Wow.
So the first names are like, okay, this means Ivix is Tanzanian. But the Swahili na kuthrow off kidogo. kwa sababu
Swali
si ile
yangu
ya
kizuri jamani.
okay.
My
So
Swahili
tell
is
us.
amazing.
Tell us something about Tanzania that you love.
Yeah. Anyhow, so the flag came about after I hosted a couple of events over there. I was
Okay.
an MC.
Right.
And there's this saying that guys will welcome you away from home more than
Yes.
they do, or I'm appreciate you away from home more than they do home.
yeah.
And that's what I always feel every time I'm there. When I step on stage, you guys, I'm showed love.
Hey.
Wow.
I'm showed love so much. How do you inconsolable a man?
I don't mean in
This is
Should
not
Tanzania.
I
happening
just
home.
change nationalities?
Yes, if this is not happening at home, I could as well embrace where it's
Yeah.
happening.
Correct.
Right? And guys are always like, when are you doing the next event here?
Uh-huh.
And you see, this is a Kenyan MC
It is.
hosting gigs
Outside?
into yeah, they have their own people, they have their own celebs. who
So it took
attend the events
faith.
there.
And also you are loved. You should see ati unaona huyu ni stranger unashangaa huyu ametoka wapi.
Yeah,
You
I've
can even
made a
feel
couple
the
of
love.
friends over there. Right now, there's a Tanzanian friend of mine who's visiting in Kenya. He's a photographer,
Okay.
videographer.
Right.
We can't wait to meet.
Wow.
He's in Diani. He's shooting for some tourists, and that's where it gotten us. It's been like 5 years or so.
Absolutely.
So it's just got to a place where I felt, let me embrace these people as they are embracing me.
Correct.
Yeah. So there's nothing so much to it.
Sisi, we were reading so much into it.
Like he's half
Maybe.
Tanzanian or something.
Exactly.
Maybe I need to find that out.
You now that you've clarified, we
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You're
Yeah?
welcome.
So, Marian, have you been to Tanzania before?
I have actually.
You have?
Yes.
Okay, tell me two things about Tanzania that you really, really love.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. I know first the beach and the people, just amazing. From people who tell me that,
Let me
never
tell
experienced.
you, the people are so, like the people I experienced.
Uh-huh.
I remember one time we went to Tanzania and
Correct.
these guys hosted us in their homes
Mhm.
and they were so kind to us.
Wow.
I love that about them.
Yeah.
And I think their food, I like their food.
Ah.
It's not far out. I mean, far out in terms of like, it's not that different from Kenyan food.
Yeah, we talk about coast dishes in our country.
Yes.
It's pretty the same
Yes,
with
yes,
what they're
yes.
having there. I'd love to visit Tanzania. Ivix,
Yeah.
two things about Tanzania you love, apart from the love and the people gave you. You
Yeah.
must have enjoyed their dishes, maybe something. Yeah.
Street food,
Uh-huh.
and they order on the roads.
Ish. Like one street food?
Street,
Kuna nini itangwaje mutura?
maybe there is, just not called Vutura.
Yeah,
But so I've been to Da mostly. So that's
Okay.
their, what can I say? They are coastal sides. So
Okay.
there's a lot of seafood. And it's so cheap. Like that day when you're not feeling like you want to cook after work,
Yeah.
you just go walking around.
And enjoy the
Eat
seafood.
It's stuff. There's a day I personally ate food worth about 25 Kenyan bob. And I was so
And you were
full.
full?
I was so full.
Nasiki
Because
bandaski.
Kinyama, no, it's on the road, literally.
Eish.
Road, street food.
Uh-huh.
Street food. And it's amazing. And then,
Quality food.
yeah, and they got to know we are foreigners. So, nakuongezea jamani.
Asante kwa kuja Tanzania.
I was like, hey, kesho hivi.
Now I'm having the FOMO. I'm definitely having
Can
the
I
FOMO.
just say the fact that when you go there, your money goes a long way because our money
know.
has more power.
I know.
Like it has more value.
More value, yeah.
So you're saving this huge chunk of cash and you're coming back with a lot of more.
You feel like a
cash.
millionaire. huko.
And now the all down the roads is amazing.
Oh yeah.
You see what drivers behave like over here in
Yes,
Nairobi.
yeah.
It doesn't matter whether you're in Nairobi or where. They'll be just behaving badly.
Uh-huh.
Over there, there's no cop at the roundabouts,
Yes.
at the street lights, no
Yes.
cop, but just behave once. You will not know where they're coming from. You
Wow.
will not see them.
Wow.
And that's why they don't misbehave.
They don't. I love that. All right, when we come back, let's talk about traveling on a budget. This is something that you've done a lot because the money, of course, has to come into play when you're talking about traveling. So many people asking the very hard questions. Do I have to fly? Do I have to take the train? Do I have to use the bus? How much is it? How much do I need to enjoy myself when I leave this country, go to maybe Uganda, Tanzania, all that? We could get into that in just a bit. Meanwhile, enjoy some Players by Koi Leray as you also...
Yeah, 'cause girls is players too.
There's plenty lined up for you. It's the second hour. And